Welcome to another episode of Clicks and Coffee. I'm Norman, your host, and the man behind the camera, the brains of the operation, is none other than William. Say hi, Will. Anyways, on today's episode, we're doing a what if episode. Instead of the Hulk gauntlet with King Thor, we're just doing a little filler episode, so to speak, about what if Odin made it to the very end of the challenge and faced the end Hulk at full power. And like I said, this is completely a what if episode. So instead of doing the Hulk gauntlet with King Thor, we're doing a one-on-one grudge match against Odin the Allfather versus Hulk the End. So with this being a one-on-one match, we're doing things a little differently today. And instead of Hulk going first like normal, we're going to make it kind of like a duel, sort of. So we're going to have to roll for dice and stuff to see who goes first. William?
Yes.
Here's your dice. I'll protect the piece. Go ahead and make your roll.
Alright. Come on, baby. Allfather needs a new pair of shoes.
Really?
Eels.
2. Okay, William, protect the piece, please. Hulk gets...
Escalators.
Yes. I go first. Right now...
By the way, for the viewers that got that reference, I'm proud of you. Let the duel commence.
But right now, the End Hulk starts out with a powerful 12 attack and 5 damage.
What is his...
But we got an issue here, because Hulk is facing down the Allfather, who has Impervious. So before I even attempt to make an attack, William, please don't roll a 5 or 6. And it just automatically failed. Forget.
Tell the viewers real quick what the End Hulk star ability is, since we didn't touch on it on our last episode.
Good point, William. Thank you for saying that. His star ability, which is throughout the whole dial, it's called the Last Titan. Hulk can use super strength, and his powers can't be countered, which means Outwit is helpless against the End Hulk. Hulk begins a game with a Titan token on his card, but we're just going to use a traditional type token. And as you can see here, it's right here on the card right now. Basically what happens when Hulk gets down to his last click of life, it's a stop click, just like it was on World War Hulk. But here's the catch. Throughout the game, and this is what it reads, once per turn, when Hulk damages an opposing character with an attack, place a Titan token on this card. So each time Hulk makes a successful attack and damages a person with a successful attack, there's another Titan token on this card. And this is where it kicks into overdrive. Because on his very last click of health, like I said, it's a stop click. It's called Only One There Is. And I'll flip it over real quick so you can see the last Titan one. But anyways, getting back to the defense ability on his very last click, which is a stop click, Hulk can use Invulnerability, and if he has no action tokens, Regeneration. When this click is revealed, stop turning the dial and remove a Titan token from this card. Whenever Hulk would take damage, remove a Titan token from this card instead. Hulk can't place additional Titan tokens on this card. This power can't be ignored. So that means Outwit can't outwit the Titan's ability. So basically, if I got like 5 Titan tokens on this card, just saying theoretically, you would have to make 5 successful attacks in a row to get rid of all my Titan tokens, and only then, after the Titan tokens are gone, and you make another successful attack, then he dies. But that's if I don't use Regeneration or something else at first to get his health back up off the last click. That's why this Hulk is so hard to kill, and that's why he is so dangerous.
Tell me, what is the End Hulk's point value?
It is a monstrous 325. But when you consider all of his stats and abilities and how high the numbers are, and that last Titan token thing, it's worth it. In an upscale battle where it's over 300 points, it's worth it.
For reference, Odin's is at 350.
That's correct.
So on paper, outside looking in, it would look like Odin has the advantage. But with that Titan ability, that advantage is gone.
That is correct.
The advantage is clearly Hulk's with that ability.
That is absolutely correct. Now, since the Hulk failed to make an attack and he's got a Titan, not a Titan token, I'm sorry, but since he's got an action token on him, it is now William's turn to see what he wants to do.
Alrighty. Hulk's current ability is Invincible. And the Allfather, of course, starts with Outwit. Is that correct?
He has Outwit, but unfortunately, the Hulk's, none of his powers can't be countered.
And that's what makes a fight between those two particularly hard. Would Penetrating Psychic Blast even counter it?
Nope.
And that's the thing with the Hulk. He not only has the ridiculous stop click, nothing you do can take away the damage reduction. Nothing.
Exactly, because the card specifically says that none of his powers can be countered. None of them.
And with that, I go to make a roll on the end. That's a 5.
On a 12, which is 17. But he has 18 defense starting out, so that is a miss.
So both fail to hit their first turn. That's very interesting.
So I'm going to play it cautiously, and I'm just going to clear this turn. I'm not going to push him. I'm just clearing. And now it's back to William.
Since that is the move that you are making, I feel like since Odin has Impervious, it might be smart for me to do the same, since Odin's going to need every bit of health to take this brute down.
Especially with the Titan tokens at the end.
Yeah,
so that is absolutely correct.
So he's going to need to conserve his health and his powers and save him for the end.
Now it's back to me. I'm going to make an attack roll.
Ooh, that might not even hit.
Nope, did not hit.
So I don't even need to roll for Impervious with that. With that, the Allfather makes his next attack. I don't think that counts, does it?
It slipped out of your hand.
That is a 9.
And it hits, because 9 and 12, that's 21.
That will be first blood in this match going to the Allfather.
And since Hulk has Invincible, instead of taking 6 clicks, it's only 3. 1, 2, 3.
First blood goes to Odin, who receives a token for his troubles.
Now, something interesting. Hulk now has Steel Energy and Close Combat Expert. And I'm going to say what Close Combat Expert is.
I don't believe we touched upon Steel Energy that much in our last encounter either. At least it never came up on a dial.
That is correct. Close Combat Expert. It's a power move. Choose one. Modify attack +2 or damage +2 or both by +1. Make a close attack. But since he's also got Steel Energy on attack, Steel Energy is this. When this character hits and damages one or more opposing characters with a close attack after resolutions, heal this character 1 click. So I'm activating, and this is technically pushing a Hulk because it's a power action. I'm going to up his attack by +2, which will make a 13 attack. And he's got 5 damage, which is pretty heavy. So I'm going to leave it at that, 5 damage. So it's a 13 on a 19.
That fails.
Yes, it does.
Which means he gets the pushing for nothing.
Exactly.
And you forget, even if it hit, he has Impervious. So,
that is true.
So even if it did hit and I failed Impervious, that would have been -2 damage.
Now the question is, William, are you going to push him or are you going to clear?
I think at this point I'm going to push him simply because he seems Because I want to get him down to that stop click quick. Before he really has a chance to accumulate tokens.
I got 17 with Impervious. Let me roll for Impervious first.
Now it might come to bite me in the butt.
Oh.
And it hits.
Fail.
That's a click of pushing for the All-Father, and I believe... Nah, he doesn't have Colossal Stamina.
No, he doesn't.
So both of us are locked up and have to clear.
Cleared.
And cleared.
Now it's back to me. Now, Hulk is going to make an attack. I still have Close Combat Expert.
But I still have Impervious?
That is correct. So what I'm going to do is do a 13 attack and up the damage to 5, which is right now sitting at 4. So I'm doing 13 and 5. William, roll for Impervious. See if you hit.
And
unbelievable.
And we are having a slogfest right now. Just two brutes going at it, one after another. Giving him a token prematurely?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I would really wish to.
Roll for Impervious, my mate.
Oh man. That's your character, bud. You roll.
No, the Hulk. Odin's attacking Hulk.
Oh, he is? Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. Sorry, viewers. It's been a long day for me. Ooh, it does hit. If you break the 17 defense, please roll critical miss.
What's his attack?
It is right now at 11.
So he needs to roll a 6. And he does that in one die. So that's
3 clicks, because Impervious reduces everything by 2. 1, 2. Hulk is not looking that good right now.
Odin may be the first character to fell the end Hulk.
Might be the way things are going for me. Good grief.
And now he gets the token for attacking.
Yes, he does. Flip it over. And I'm just going to clear. I'm playing it cautious.
I'm going to... You know... I think I'll... Does he have Impervious still?
No, just Invincible.
Ooh.
4.
I think that might have missed.
Yeah, it misses. You get a click, my man, for pushing.
And does he still have Impervious on the 3rd click?
No, invulnerability, thank God.
That is why I was hesitant. So he might actually get a Titan token this time.
Alright, seeing how I got no action tokens on him right now, but the problem is he's got a measly 10 attack.
Ugh.
You know what, just for the fun, I'm just going to take a gamble. What's the worst?
Critical mess?
Oh man, don't jinx me. 7, that was almost a hit, but not quite.
So, a miss for the Hulk. This ain't going well. And Odin, I believe, has to clear.
Exactly.
So Hulk has a second shot. Does he take it?
Nope. He clears. Alright, William. What are you going to do? What you going to do? You got Perplex right now, just so you know. You can Perplex up your attack or damage.
What's his damage at?
Can't see from this angle. It's at 5, and your attack's 11.
I don't think I'll do that simply because he has Invincible, and I believe Hulk does.
That is correct.
And cutting that in half would be 2.5, which rounds up to 3.
And if you did 6, it would still be 3 anyway.
So if I perplexed his damage, it wouldn't really help him.
So 12 attack, is that what I'm getting?
I think I'm going to perplex his defense just to kind of make it harder to get that Titan token.
Exactly. So you're looking for defense purpose. 19 defense.
To try to protect against... Oh, no.
Ooh.
That was close. He still has 19 defense now, so...
I still got a 10 attack. So, but I got no tokens on me, so I'm just going to take a gamble anyways.
So that makes that Titan token all the harder to get.
We got 7, 17. Nope.
Odin clears, but perplexes his defense to 19 first.
Really? So you're going to... I see what you're doing. You're going to try to tip me to push. Nope, not happening. Back to you.
Odin once again perplexes his defense up to 19 and attacks.
Wait a minute, 19? You mean your defense?
Yeah, he perplexes his defense.
I get ready to say attack of 19. I'm scared.
Ooh, this is an interesting match.
4.
He missed again.
Wow.
I mean, these two are basically missing each other over and over again. And this feels so close to what could be the end's first loss.
Alright, since I got no action tokens present, I'm going for it.
19 defense, 10 attack, need 9 or higher. You just missed. You just missed.
Oh, this is sad.
Like, without the perplex, you would have missed.
This is like, we're stuck in a time loop or something, people. It's a never-ending game.
The end Hulk, I have come to bargain.
Oh my goodness.
Odin...
You're Doctor Strange.
Norman, I've come to bargain.
He won't go away. He won't stop.
The Allfather perplexes his defense and clears.
Being cautious, I clear 2, and now it's back to William.
I perplex my defense yet again and attack. 6. That one, is it a hit?
It is finally. We're getting somewhere finally. So we're down to 3. 1, 2, 3.
He there yet?
No, he's not his last click, but now he's got exploit weakness.
And 12.
Which I'll read. Exploit weakness, close. Make a close attack. Damage dealt by this attack is penetrating. So it's a full 3 clicks if it works. And right now, he's got Steel Energy 2, which will heal him 1 click.
And with a 19 defense, so it's 12 on a 19.
That is correct.
So it needs a 7. Ooh.
And I just barely broke it. 3 clicks
and
for
a
Odin.
Titan token here.
1, 2, 3.
He has Impervious again.
He gets healed 1 click. Put a token on him. And now he's still got Impervious.
That's interesting. Wait, didn't Odin attack him? We forgot to give Odin a token.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
And Odin no longer has Perplex. So that's the... With that, I would like to read his attack ability of Pulse Wave. Just kind of read it to everyone. Pulse Wave. Range. Have range. Other characters within range can use powers or abilities for this action. Make a range attack targeting all other characters, at least one of which must be opposing. They're within range and line of fire using printed defensive values. If more than one character is damaged, each character is dealt 1 damage to normal damage. Using that, I basically, from my understanding, his powers can't be countered, so he couldn't temporarily knock out the Hulk's exploit weakness, could he?
No. The Hulk's abilities can't be counted.
That would be useful on any other piece but Hulk.
Let's see, Pulse Wave, you were reading, you said? Range, you have your range. Other characters with the range can't use powers or abilities. That's a pretty cool ability, actually. But unfortunately, right now, it can't work.
Yep, so Odin's just going to attack the end Hulk. I will push him.
Impervious. Hold on, buddy.
Oof.
Oh!
Odin
fails.
gets a click and he's locked up. Does the end Hulk do something, though, to try to take advantage of this? This is turning into a real close match.
Here's the interesting thing about this. He has Steel Energy, which heals in 1 click.
So if he succeeds, the push doesn't matter.
Exactly.
So he stays on the same click.
And seeing how you got a 17 defense on 11 attack, and this guy has exploit weakness,
you're gonna
3 penetrating damage, I'm taking a risk.
Oh! You cannot
double clicks.
You cannot regenerate that.
And he's down to his last click.
So now he is basically Odin needs to kill him twice.
Nah. Good luck. I still got 18 defense. Alright.
Clear?
You're clearing?
Of course.
I'm clearing.
Now, let's see if Odin can finish this. Or at least, well, he can't finish this turn. Let's see if he can start wiping out Titan tokens.
Alright. Let's see if you're successful.
Alrighty.
This is getting close.
Odin, a 10 on an 18.
Doesn't look good.
8. It breaks. So
Wow.
that's one Titan token gone.
One token gone from the card.
And a token to Odin. So now, Odin needs to avoid this click at all costs so that token doesn't regenerate.
That is correct. I'm doing exploit weakness 4 damage on his last click. He's got 12 attack on a 17 defense character. I'm taking the risk. Five, 12, 17. It worked.
Barely.
Barely. 4 clicks.
So that's another token.
And he's down to his last click. Odin.
But he has super senses and probability control.
That is true. No, correction, William. Because he was on his last click, he can't generate Titan tokens while he's on his last click.
But he did regenerate one. Oh, no, wait, he doesn't have steel energy.
No. No, he doesn't get Titan tokens on his last click, William.
To those of you that don't realize how close this is right now, I don't believe either of us can push because we would push ourselves to death.
That is correct.
So we both have to clear.
But to clarify, though, the ability from earlier, when Hulk is on his last click, his stop click, he can't regenerate Titan tokens from an attack.
This is going to be interesting.
And he's got 1 Titan token left, as you may see on the card.
This is going to be an interesting slogfest. Because Odin can't do nothing, and neither can Hulk. Because they'll push themselves to death.
Exactly.
And they're both on their last click, and Odin has probability control to potentially save himself from Hulk. And he has super senses. So he can dodge.
This is very close. William, do you take the chance?
7.
9.
It fails.
Yeah, it fails.
I'm not going to use my control now because I'd rather use that to save him if super senses fails. Because this is literally for all the guns.
Alright. Please do something.
5.
And 12, 17. Hold on, let me see, William.
16.
Alright. Are you going to probability troll it or try to evade?
I'll first try to evade. It's successful.
It's successful.
I mean, probability control is more or less my last resort, and since it's in the gauntlet, he only has 1.
Alright, well, you can't push him to death, so the only thing you can do is clear.
Yep, same with you.
We'll just keep the tokens here at the ready for him.
Alrighty. I hope he doesn't critical miss. That would suck. That's a hit.
That is a hit.
For real.
There goes his last Titan token.
So now whoever hits next successfully wins. This is literally the closest the end fight we have ever had here.
I am going to try something different. Let me read this. I'm thinking about the possibility of using regeneration, but let me read it out loud. It's a power action. Roll a d6. Heal a number of clicks equal to half the result rounded up.
And he has that right now? Yes.
Yeah, he does, because he has no action tokens present on him. But if I rolled a 1, it's going to be a 1. And if I rolled a 2, it's still going to be a 1. So, I'm just going to try to make an attack on Odin.
Which would finish it if it hits.
That is correct. It hits, but does he evade? Hold on.
And then he has probability control to make you re-roll if it fails.
Okay, the evade fails, but are you going to make me probability control?
Of course.
Alright.
I mean, I would lose if I didn't.
4, 12, 16.
Oh my god.
And it broke barely!
Odin barely fell before the end.
Ah!
I have a something. For fun, want to see if I would have broke the next roll? See how close this really was?
6. Now with that low attack, you couldn't pull it off because you have a 9 attack on your last click.
Well, that was an exciting slogfest that took us 25 minutes to get through.
I never expected this fight to go and be this brutal. But you know what? In HeroClix, anything can happen. And this goes to show you, and you can have the best characters in the game, but a lot of time, it comes down to the roll of the dice. After all, HeroClix is mainly a game based on chance, how good you are with the roll. So stay tuned for our next episode of Clicks and Coffee. Have a good day.